Well, there's this video going around of old Myron from the Fresh and Fit, podcast. He was a guest on the Kyle and Jackie show. It seemed like they have, UK accents. And I want you to hear this exchange, with Myron and these two individuals. It's quite interesting. Let's roll that.
Men and women are not the same. Women like attention. Men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why? Why would anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around. I spoke to Dan Balserian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Balserian last week told me to my face, "So fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well." Just turn these clowns off. See you fellas, grow up, ring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later. Turn them off.
Let me tell y'all something. You see, when people like Myron and many others that repeat those talking points actually get sat down in front of people who live in the real world and can really ask you some real world questions, they really can't answer those questions too well other than sounding silly. Because let's call it what it is. If you're advocating for polygamy, well, then advocate for polygamy. How are you going to sit up here and say, well, I'm in a relationship with you, you be at the house, you take care of the kids, you do everything a woman's supposed to do while you out here hot dicking with everybody? Because you already said, basically, you at home and I'm out there doing my thing. And even the dude, so you can't be out there just throwing that thing around. No, you can't. Because how a lot of y'all are, you're very reckless in what you do. You're going to go out here and catch some sort of venereal disease and bring it back home. That's exactly what you're going to do. If you want a polygamous relationship, go ahead and say that's what you want to be. But this is the thing. You want polygamy, but you don't want the responsibility of polygamy. That's the horrible thing about y'all. You don't want to grow up and be a freaking man and take on responsibility. Because at least in a polygamous relationship, definitely if you do it like they say in Africa, because listen, you pushing polygamy, you can go over there to the African continent. They do it all day over there. You can have you 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, how many wives you want in certain countries. You can have that. But you know what's expected of you, even in those relationships? For you to put them women in a home, for you to take care of that household, to take care of those children that you're going to make in that situation, right? That's what's expected of you. And y'all don't want the responsibility of taking care of your wives. You just want a woman to be there, don't give her no kind of commitment, and then want a hot dick all over the place. And that's just not the deal. And then what I don't understand about a lot of y'all is just interesting. You taking this so-called relationship advice from people that's not even married, haven't showed y'all successful relationships on their own, but they're sitting up here talking about relationships all day. They can't talk about nothing else but hot dicking because they don't know anything else. They don't know how to manage a household. They don't know how it is to deal with children. They don't know how it is to deal with illnesses, different other things that go on in family, bills. This is a lot to life outside of just going on a date and hot dicking, some female. It's way more to life than that. If that's all you can do in your life sucks because that's the most primitive thing that any man can do or any woman could do. Build something, build a legacy with somebody, shoot, have you some sons or do something, you know what I'm saying? But just sitting up here, like I said, really, I'm not really faulting him too much in what he's saying. I'm faulting y'all. I'm faulting the public because y'all will sit up here and listen to the most basic, bland, watered down crap for entertainment purposes. And then some of you will support that sort of thing and defend that. And what are they teaching you to do? What are they actually teaching you to do? I'm not really hearing any kind of solutions to any issues with relationships from that kind of, not just their platform, but many others that talk that way. What solutions are you bringing? What? Because I don't hear it. Because in reality, even when we talk about the single mother thing, in the black community, 80% of the children born in the black community come from single parent households. Most of these guys talking came from a single mother without their daddy around. And what they talking about promoting, the hot dicking, all you doing is going to make more single mothers. When you be against single mother, if you're against single motherhood, you can't go out and make more single mothers. Let's call it what it is. That makes you just very hypocritical. I can't stand single mothers, but I'm going to make single mothers. You should be like, okay, I came from a single parent household. I don't like the influence of single mothers. Okay, cool. Well, let me be the guy that's going to promote putting families together. And you know what? They do have single mothers out there. Yes. And also some single fathers out there. So why don't we try to get these single mothers and single dads together and blend the families together and let them be together, right? Since they have a little bit more in common being a parent. But you don't hear any of that. You hear things about basic single women ain't, mothers are trash and, I don't want none of them. And they didn't, talking about how somebody peaked. And I just, if you want to listen to that all day, but my thing is I'm very guarded what I listen to. I take in a lot of information. I'm learning a lot of things. And if you can't help me in my situation, I'm not going to sit up there and ingest that. I'm not. If I want to learn something about relationships, I'm going to look to somebody who's at least in a relationship or been in a long-term relationship. I'm going to go listen to that man. I'm going to go listen to that woman because obviously they didn't figure it out some way, form, or fashion, right? I don't want somebody in my same situation, single like me, but telling me how to get a woman or telling, women how to get men. You single, bruh. You single. How you going to instruct anybody other than being single? If you know so much, where's your wife or where's your husband? Where they at? That's the only thing that I'm saying about the situation. Am I wrong, ladies? Because I'm going to focus more of that on you. Ladies, am I wrong? Because y'all really like that kind of content from what I see. I just wouldn't take advice from somebody that's not in the position that I want to be. I'm a firm believer of taking advice from people in positions that I want to be in. For example, if I have a chance to talk to a brother that's a millionaire or a billionaire, I'm going to listen to them. I'm not going to go talk to Dusty, Pookie, and Ray Ray on the street. Why would I take advice from them? That's not where I want to be. I want to be where the millionaire and billionaires are at. So I'm going to listen and take their advice, right? Please be careful who you're taking dating advice from. That's the only thing that I'm saying. But y'all let me know in the comments y'all think about the situation here with Kyle and Jackie. That's their names. Anytime these guys go up on platforms where people that got some sense talking to them, they talking points going to go right in the water.